win or go home. Clash of the Titans in the capital city. Rematch up on the hill. The Falcons welcome the Westerners. Say hello to another Guinea Cup. The Reavers on the road. The men's and women's soccer teams make their annual trek up the highway. Next stop, the Nationals. The Saints killing it at home, 3 wins away. The Titans serving it up for 2. Cedar Rapids, here we come.
This is Danny Cook.
I'm Tyler Blaha.
And the Bluffs Sports Zone starts now.
Hello, I'm JJ Davis, and welcome to our latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone. Well, fun times here at the BSZ. Why, you say? Playoffs? That's right, we're talking playoffs. So forget about the records, forget about the rankings. One game. And it depends on who's going to show up. Such is the story of Lewis Central. Now, the Titans, a titanic obstacle in their way, try top-ranked and unbeaten West Des Moines Valley. But hey, on any given Sunday, or in this case, Friday, Lewis Central walks into Valley Stadium making its 5th straight playoff appearance. The home team's third play from scrimmage, quarterback Rocky Lombardi picked off by Josh Simmons. The visitors go nowhere. Late first quarter, trailing 3-zip. LC QB Max Duggan intercepted by William Phillips. The senior sets up a short Tiger touchdown run, 10-0 Valley after 1. The Locos in your face for a crazy second quarter. WDMV, 3rd and 9, its own 28. Lombardi lets it fly. Austin Hinkle's got it inside the red zone. A few plays later, the Michigan State recruit, a 15-yard laser to Tariq Brown for 6, 17-0. Little later, Lombardi a floater to Brown from 20 yards out, 24-zip. The senior 3 TD passes under 7 minutes. Hinkle hauls it in from 30 out, and the Tigers say hi, leading 31-zip at the break. Lewis Central just 165 yards of total offense, 67 on this play, third quarter. Duggan's 14th rushing touchdown, LC's on the board. But West Des Moines Valley, 422 total yards. Creighton Mitchell off to the races. 73 yards, and the top-ranked team of the state topples the Titans 45-7.
Touchdown, Creighton Mitchell.
It's a David versus Goliath situation here. You know, I mean, our kids had a lot of heart, a lot of passion, and played hard, but we just didn't match up physically or athletically with, the kids that they had on the field.
They were that deep, they're very well coached, and just came out with a little more fire and beat us, yes.
Now we honor Lewis Central for an outstanding season.
How will you remember this team?
I'll remember this team as a hard-working group of guys, and we just want to go out and beat every team that we play, and we're not scared of anyone.
12 seniors break it down one last time. Lewis Central huddles up at 6-3.
1, 2, 3,
And then there's the Falcons. St. Albert back to being St. Albert. Unbeaten headed into the second season. And first up, some payback, baby. And this time, it's up on the hill. Here's IDUB TV student Bublin Brandon Taverdi.
Playoffs? Talking about playoffs? Yeah, it's playoff time. It's the Falcons home against AKRON-WESTFIELD. First quarter, confusion on the read option. Home team coughs it up. Ensuing drive, Cal Eskra finds Connor Anderson for the 12-yard touchdown. Visitors draw first blood, up 7-zip. St. Albert strikes right back. Next drive, Luke Ronstadt up the middle. See ya later, haters, the touchdown activator. A 36-yard TD. The junior with 109 yards rushing on the night. 7-all. Late third quarter, down 14-10. Luke Waters hits Joseph Liston in the end zone on 4th down. The 9-yard TD gives the Falcons a 3-point lead. Later in the third quarter, Kyle Barnes punches it in from 4 yards out. 24-14, the third-ranked team in the state, but the Westerners don't stop believing. Late fourth quarter, Eskra hits Dylan Irizarry. The 12-yard scoring play cuts it down to 24-21. But St. Albert holds on to win it by that same score.
We've had regular season losses and we've struggled, so to be undefeated is new territory for us, but we got great leadership from our seniors. Our coaches have been here before, and we're just taking it day by day, effort over everything, get better.
We're younger, and 1 year is a big difference, and that was huge for us. And to play a great team like that and get the win, just a great feeling.
Unbeaten St. Albert is home again in the state quarterfinals. The third-ranked Falcons will host number 7 West Sioux on Friday night, November 4th. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Brandon Taverdi.
Thanks, Brandon. Now, what about the Reavers? Well, once again, forget about the records, forget about the rankings. It's Kinney Cup time. Need I say more? Here's IDUB TV student Steady Ben Smith.
It's the 8th annual meeting for the Kinney Cup. Iowa Western travels to Fort Dodge to take on Iowa Central. First drive of the game. Bobby Patterson's punt is blocked. Roosevelt Jones scoops up the ball and takes it to the house. 7-0 Tritons after 1. Second quarter, Central in the red zone on 4th down. Joe Ricker with the big sack. Minutes later, Andre Nunez finds a streaking Kadeem Goulbourne for a 38-yard touchdown. 90 seconds left in the half. Nunez finds a wide open Nick Easley for a 28-yard touchdown. The sophomore QB finishes 20 for 30 for 221 yards and 3 touchdowns. Reavers lead 14-7 at the break. Third quarter, Nunez finds Austin Arrett for a 48-yard touchdown. The freshman wideout finishes with 4 catches for 64 yards in this TD. 20-7 Big Blue after 3. Fourth quarter, after a Triton field goal and blocked punt, running back Devin Tripp punches it in from 2 yards out. The Reavers lead is cut to 3, 20-17. 10 seconds left. Backup QB Caleb Seiler heaves it on 4th down, and it's incomplete. The Reavers escape Fort Dodge with the win and the Kinney Cup, 20-17.
It just feels good to win. I mean, like I said, I will go look at the film and we'll see some things, but I think the big thing is we got the win, and it's good to see smiles on some of the guys' faces again.
Be prepared for anything, you know. We just got to come out and play hard, and be ready.
We knew we were going to have to win one-on-one matchups, and we were able to do just that. The line held long enough to where we get the ball off, and we got the runs when we needed them.
The Reavers bring the Kinney Cup home for the 7th straight year. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Ben Smith.
Thanks, Ben. Playoff time in high school volleyball. The Saints on a mission. And so are the Reavers, both of them, when we come back.
At Council Plus Savings Bank, you still get personalized customer service.
We have identity-safe checking with LifeLock, identity theft protection.
You get personal mortgage lending to fit your needs now and in the future.
You get business banking with the latest technology because saving you time saves you money.
At Council of Savings Bank, you get people who answer when you call and local employees who are actively involved in our community. Council of Savings Bank, hometown banking the way it used to be.
Council Bluffs is a growing, vibrant community. It's becoming a modern 21st century community.
We will be the largest free Wi-Fi hotspot in the United States.
Our vision is about building a community where families want to live and businesses want to locate.
We see that as a great potential enhancement for future growth in the city.
That's slow and blue. Look, he's blushing. Seriously.
This portion of the Bluff Sports Zone brought to you by Cutler O'Neill, Meyer Woodring, family-owned funeral home, serving Council Bluffs in southwest Iowa for over 100 years.
Who can ever forget this? It wasn't too long ago the Iowa Western men's soccer team piled it on and won the national championship. So what's it going to be this year? As always, a tough road to hoe for the Reavers. Now they open up the regionals at home. And you know that saying this time of year, doesn't matter how you win, just win, baby. Here's IDUB TV student Mr. Eager, Brent Pentecost.
It's the opening game of the playoffs. The Reavers are home against Northeast on a brisk Wednesday afternoon. The captain gets things started early. 17th minute, Gabriel Viola with the laser to the top right corner from 18 yards out. Iowa Western is on the board. Late in the half, the Reavers with the penalty kick. Willie Ramirez drives it home. 2-0 home team. It's not a big blue soccer game without a t-shirt toss. Iowa Western tosses in another goal in the 63rd minute. Sophomore Ali Ibrahim finds Abu Chalumbo, and the sophomore from West Africa buries it. The Reavers shoot down the Hawks 3-0.
It's playoffs, so even a team that you feel like you could have scored a lot more goals, you're happy with the result. A win's a win, and we kept a clean sheet, so that's a good result.
Pretty good. We feel good. Obviously, we play for the family, we play for the culture, for the Reavers, so it feels good. As a sophomore, it's like the culture. I want to take the culture far away from here. So.
The Reavers advance to the regional semifinal. Iowa Western kicks it off against Iowa Central Saturday, October 29th. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Brent Pentecost. Now here's Colton Emsweiler.
After defeating Iowa Central 4-1 in the semis, the Reavers take on bitter rival Marshalltown for the Region 11 championship. Pick it up, 16 minutes to go in the second. No score. IDUP's corner bounces all around and somehow doesn't go in. Big Blue 16 shots overall, 9 on goal. 8 minutes left in regulation, still scoreless. Gabriel Viola's free kick. Viola is the hero. The only goal of the match. Iowa Western wins the regional championship, blanking the Tigers 1-0.
It's unbelievable. We worked so hard to this during all year. It was for sure the 2 best years of my life. And then when I had the chance here, it came moving my mind. I was like, I was sure I would score. And it was what happened. I'm very, very happy. I couldn't be happier for me, for my teammates.
Well, this game was fantastic. I think everyone was absolutely committed. You could tell, when we talked in the meeting last night, they were focused. When they got out, they were focused. When they got to the game, I could tell they were focused. Even though the women's game kept dragging on and it was later, but it was very much so a focused effort from everyone, so fantastic.
Iowa Western's next opponent will be Region 4 champions Waubonsee, Saturday, November 5th in Sugar Grove, Illinois. The winner goes to Nationals. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Colton Emsweiler.
Thanks, Colton. Now, what about the ladies? Well, the 4th-ranked soccer team in the nation just 2 wins away from another trip to sunny Florida and the Nationals. But as we all know, so close, but so far. Now, here's the newest addition to the BSC Funhouse, IDUP TV student Drew Jones.
The 4th-ranked Iowa Western women take down Iowa Lakes 3-0 Saturday in the regional semifinals. Sunday, the championship match against Indian Hills. Scoreless midway through the first, Kate Reddish lays a beautiful cross into the box, and Ava Castano with the finish. Reavers lead 1-0 at the break. Big Blue 16 shots overall with 7 on the mark. Second half, 47th minute, the Warriors with the corner kick. Stephanie Faust uses her head, and just like that, we're tied at 1. Indian Hills just 7 shots overall and 5 on the net. It'll stay that way until the second overtime period. Kate Reddish sends it in again, and Amelia Fulmer, right place, right time. Iowa Western stuns the Hills 2-1, and the Reavers are off to the Nationals.
It was a lot of hard work, and this is what we've been working for this whole season, so it's just a big relief, and we're all super excited to go to Nationals.
It feels fantastic. Indian Hills was great on the day. Just a fantastic game, so it feels great.
I think we have a really good team chemistry, and especially in our defense. We're all really good friends, and we know that we have each other. If one person makes mistakes, we know we have somebody who will come and clean it up.
Iowa Western advances to the NJCAA National Tournament for the 4th time in 5 years. For the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm Drew Jones.
Thanks, Drew. Now, moving indoors, the 3rd-ranked volleyball team closes out its regular season on the road and in a tournament that features a team that's a constant thorn in the Reavers' side. First up, Big Blue lays one on Laredo to the tune of 3-0. Next day, Northeastern, 3-0. And then the big one. And look at that. Iowa Western knocks off the host school and number 2 team in the country. Caitlin Cooper slams home 21 kills as the Reavers whip Western Nebraska in 4. Not a bad way to go into the second season. Now, Big Blue at 31-4 will host Vincennes Friday, November 4th at 1 o'clock in the regionals. So here we go as the road to Casper continues. It's down to the nitty-gritty in high school v-ball. The Titans headed back to state. What about the Saints? St. Albert looking for a return trip as well. After the break.
For more than a quarter century, thousands of Southwest Iowa athletes have relied on this team, GENEAD Sports Med. Their sole focus is to prevent, diagnose, and treat your sports injury. They even partner with the surgeons at Ortho West, ensuring you get your own exclusive roadmap back to action. Methodist GENEAD Sports Med invites all Southwest Iowa athletes to its free walk-in clinic, open every Saturday morning, August through October. GENEAD Sports Med.
Looking for these? You drive buzzed. It could be one very expensive ride.
First, you gotta make bail. Then pay me to get your car back.
Your insurance premiums will go through the roof.
And my legal fees just keep adding up. All told, it could end up costing you $10,000.
Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't, because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's 1 every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
This was the scene at Trainer last year. St. Albert, a banner night. The Saints grabbed a golden ticket, guaranteeing them another trip to Cedar Rapids. But that was last year. St. Albert looking to make it 5 times in the last 6 seasons. Standing in the way this time, well, a hat trick of problems, starting with GRISWOLD. The Saints tamed the Tigers, shutting out GRISWOLD earlier in the season. First set, the home team just hits it out. The visitors grab a quick 8-5 lead, but St. Albert comes serving back, one of 8 aces. Lexi Petrie helps out, 31 assists, but not this time. The Saints a 9-3 run to go up for good, 14-11. Sydney McLaren with the kill. St. Albert takes the set, 25-19.
That's too damn close. Sorry to say it, but it is. We killed ourselves in that. We're better than that. Am I upset? Absolutely I am.
Veteran head coach Angie Lance lights the fire. Second set, all Saints. El Cid, Sydney McLaren in yo face, 6-1 St. Albert. The rout continues. Bailey White hammered down, 20-10. The transfer from GRISWOLD leads the way. McLaren knocks it down. SA wins the set, 25-12. Third set, more the same. El Cid, Sydney McLaren, a match-high 17 kills. St. Albert just aces the Tigers in 3, winning the third, 25-15.
I thought we served it well. I mean, yeah, we had some serving errors, but, you know, the placement of the serves and when I was calling, the girls did a good job of hitting their spots. I thought our serve receive was extremely well tonight. I thought we didn't come out as strong as we were hoping, but our chemistry got better as the game went on, and we just figured out how to gel together, and that helped.
One word, Trainer.
Yeah, they're good. There's no lying about that. I think if we just push and keep working hard in practice, we'll be good.
The 7th-ranked Saints home again in the regional semifinals. St. Albert goes toe-to-toe with an old friend, number 11, Trainer. They line up and come out swinging, and Trainer, not so much. into the net. 9-4 St. Albert. Sydney McLaren, 11 kills. Bailey White here, 4, 5 blocks. And the visitors, shooting blanks. Saints loud and proud, 25-22.
Let's go, Vegas! Here we go!
SA keeps coming in the second set. Lexi Petrie, one of her 26 assists. Bailey White, 12-6 St. Albert. The 7th-ranked team in the state does not allow Trainer to breathe. Tegan Blackburn going down. The Saints take the second set 25-13. Maddie Paulson and some Titans on hand. Everything going SA's way. Petrie, gotcha, 12-6. St. Albert knocks out Trainer for the third time in 4 years, winning the third set match 25-17.
This is exactly the kind of play that we needed at this time of the year. I would say probably our last couple of matches we haven't put a complete match together. I feel like tonight we actually played a pretty much close to a complete match.
We went in thinking, coming in as a team, we came in connected, we came in one mindset, and we just went out and we fought for that mindset.
2 down, 1 to go. The feeling in the locker room.
It was amazing. We were all loud and super pumped, but we know we just have to keep our minds settled on going to the next game and finishing strong.
So the Saints shuffle the cards. Next up, unranked Pella Christian at Creston, and the winner off to Cedar Rapids and the state tournament. Next up, our play of the week. It's getting dicey. They rolled the dice at Lewis Central. Another state tournament in the cards. On the other side.
Get your ass. You're not sitting here.
Yes, I am.
Move. Give it to him hard.
No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how.
Oh,
Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Great moment at the state tournament last year. Lewis Central wins its first match ever in Cedar Rapids, and the Titans finish in the Final Four. All right, so here we go again. The Hawk 10 runners-up just 2 wins away. And first up, a team Elsie's beaten twice already. Mighty Harlan, if you can believe it. Here's IDub TV student, the DH, Dylan Hall.
Lewis Central took down Harlan in the regular season. Titans looking to do it again. First set stays close throughout. Kathleen Poor drops in one of her 12 kills. Home team takes set 1, 25-21. LC gets out to a hot start in the second. Maddie Paulson sends it, and the Cyclones can't handle the heat. That's part of a 12-1 run that puts the Titans ahead 17-7. The visitors keep it close, but Paulson, with the soft touch, puts away the set. Lewis Central takes it 25-21. Titans come out swinging in the third. Freshman Megan White slams it down to cap an 8-2 LC run. The home team goes up for good 9-4. Harlan here out of sync. A miscommunication by the Cyclones. Lewis Central takes the set and match 25-15.
The atmosphere was awesome in here, I thought. Like, our crowd got into it and their crowd got into it. It's always a good feeling to win at home against Harlan.
It's always great to beat Harlan, and they're a very great team, and we're very excited to play on Monday.
It was a match that all week long I was pretty worried about. But our girls were able to come out. We executed the game plan that we wanted to do. And I just thought we played really, really good tonight.
The Titans are home once again in the regional final. For more on that, here's Brady Engel.
The Titans of Lewis Central take on Sergeant Bluff Luton for a shot at the state tournament. First set, Madison Paulson blasts it down. the home team grabs the early lead. Later, the visitors are able to dig the first, but not the second. Catherine Poor still puts it down. Titans take down the first set, 25-21. Second set, visitors playing tough as Poor is unable to control the serve. Warriors with 2 set points up 24-22. But LC comes fighting back. The set from Natalie Driver. Megan Holt puts it away, 26-25, Lewis Central. Titans end the set with a 5-1 run. Poor with one of her team leading 15 kills. Lewis Central wins it, 27-25. Third set, Sergeant Bluff Luton still hanging around. Mackenzie Foley sends it off the blockers, 22-19 Warriors. But Lewis Central defense just too strong. Driver and Holt come up with the block, 25-24 LC. Home team ends the third set on a 7-2 run. Holt blasts the final winner. LC completes the sweep 26-24 and is headed to state.
The setters, Catherine and Natalie, really set very well tonight, and our defense was really on point. And we just had a lot of intensity and energy tonight, which brought us together really well.
I think that most teams, they have like one hitter that they go to a lot, and I think that we just have a tons of hitters, and our defense is amazing, and it all just kind of works out together.
I just liked how they worked it all year long in practice. We continue to get better every day in practice, and as we got better every day in practice, as the season went on, I felt that the team had a good shot at going.
The Titans are off to state for the third straight year. LC faces Dubuque-Walhurt on election night. For the Bluffs Sports Zone, I'm Brady Engel.
Now it's time for our Play of the Week. Just a crazy week. You tell me, just a lots to pick from. Region 11 and District K Women's Soccer Final, second overtime period. Amelia Fulmer, right spot, right time. Iowa Western's off to the Nationals as the Reavers outgut Indian Hills 2-1. Amelia Fulmer with our Play of the Week. And let's not forget our unsung heroes in high school cross country. Now, Lewis Central's Brendan O'Brien finishes in 39th place at the state meet in Fort Dodge. Thomas Jefferson's McGuire Midkiff try 65th, so congratulations to both of them. Now, of course, I just love this time of year, and it's only going to get better. Now, remember, as always, to keep it here for more news and information in your community by tuning in to the Council Bluffs News with Aaron Zach. And so, for this latest edition of the Bluff Sports Zone, I'm J.J. Davis, and as always, I'll see you around.